Alright guys, so the Yamaha XMAX 300. So I got this scooter about 4 days ago actually is when I brought it home, and then in those 4 days I actually put 1,000 miles on it, and that's just because I had to ride it all the way from Kansas City back home in northern Illinois. So just kind of thought I'll give you guys my thoughts on the bike, first impressions, and just kind of my overall opinion on how the bike performs, how it looks, how it rides and whatnot. So I get that I only had the bike for 4 days. I've been riding those 4 days. I did the oil change actually yesterday, as well as the gear oil, and I'll actually try to see if I can find a garage somewhere nearby so I can give you guys a walkthrough of the bike, and that way it'll be easier for me to kind of discuss some of the features that the bike has. But overall I am extremely happy with how the bike has performed and behaved. It's extremely agile and easy to ride, and the power plant is it's absolutely amazing. It's definitely its best feature for sure. The power delivery is extremely linear, so this would be an easy bike for a beginner to ride, just because it's really predictive. And then the CVT transmission is also really smooth. There's no surprises whatsoever, and I like that, to be quite honest. As I've said, I got the bike in Kansas City 4 days ago, and then I rode it back for I was on the road for about 11 hours, but I took a couple of stops of about an hour or so, and the bike was immaculate. It was absolutely perfect. Literally zero complaints. Couple of things that I've noticed that I absolutely like is the seating position is absolutely perfect for me. I'm about 6 feet tall, and it suits me perfectly. The seat height is a bit high, so I can see why somebody maybe under 6 feet, especially if they're a new rider, might find it kind of uncomfortable, just because right now I'm at a stop and I have to tiptoe to balance the bike, and I know some people do not like that. But I don't mind it. I actually like it, and the seat itself is extremely comfortable, and the shape of it is absolutely great. So as far as riding is concerned, it's absolutely amazing, and it's not just the fact that it the seating position is good, for me, and that the bike has an awesome engine, but it's just other things. For example, this is a nice place to be in. Like when you're sitting on the bike, you get this really nice dash layout, and then everything here is really well built and looks really nice, and I do like that. It's truly a nice thing to ride. And then the bike also has pretty big wheels for a scooter. I think a 14 on the back and then a 15-inch wheel on the front, and they help with the handle, and they really do. The bike handles really well. It handles kind of like a motorcycle, which is nice, and it's really agile and nimble, and I believe it weighs just under 400 pounds, but it doesn't feel like it. Not that 400 pounds is a lot, but it just feels really light. And I'm assuming that a lot of the weight is really down low, which helps with the handling for sure. As well as, speaking about just the fact that, it's a nice place to sit here, another reason is the build quality is absolutely amazing. I think they did an amazing job with the build quality. Everything is really nice to the touch. All of the plastics, they feel really high quality and durable, especially for a little scooter. So kudos to Yamaha for doing that. I was trying to find some things that I can kind of complain about, and I wasn't able to find anything really, just because everything is made of really high quality materials, and I like that. It's great. Obviously, one thing that looks kind of odd here. There's no place for you to put a key. That's because this scooter has this system where you don't actually need a key to operate it. You just have to have that little fob on you, and then use the switch here to turn on the scooter, to open the seat, to pop one of these lids open, and to open up the gas reservoir. So pretty straightforward stuff. The display is actually also really useful. It gives you a lot of information that you can actually use. It'll tell you, obviously right now it's telling me my MPGs, which is at 72. On my way back from Kansas City, I was getting about 85 miles per gallon, which I thought was really impressive. Actually, let's see if I can use this garage. Try to sneak through here. Yeah, I don't know if I should be doing this, but I don't think that's a big deal. I don't think nobody cares. But yeah, the display is awesome, and there's this little dial on the right hand side that you actually use to control the things that are displayed on the bike, and it'll give you your gas mileage. It'll give you your actual gas mileage at that specific moment. It'll tell you when your oil is due. It'll tell you when your belt is due. It'll give you obviously your tripometer, your odometer. It'll tell you your battery voltage, and pretty much everything that you'll find useful. It'll also give you the temperature of the air outside. So it's really nice. You know, Yamaha ended up putting, you know, things that I at least find extremely useful on this bike, and I do like that. And I think the general layout of the dashboard is really nice. Obviously you have the speedo on the left and then the tech on the right, and everything's really symmetrical and it looks really good. Again, my opinion. The only thing that I guess, I don't know if I don't like it, I was kind of questioning why Yamaha did this, are these little ears, whatever the heck this is, that just they don't seem to serve any purpose whatsoever, and they just kind of look odd, at least from my perspective. They just kind of look, you know, especially from the front, and I'll get off the bike now so you guys can see that, but it looks like bike, you know, has these little ears that are just kind of there for no apparent reason. And I think it would look cleaner without that, you know, little design feature, but that's not a big deal whatsoever. Yeah, it's a really good bike to ride, extremely enjoyable, pretty quick. I was actually able to get the bike to about 90 on the highway. I think it can actually go more than that, and that was indicated. I'm not sure if that's actually 90. It might be like 80, you know, 5 or 7 or whatnot, but it's pretty quick, you know. 0 to 60, I've tested it once actually last night, and I was able to get to 60 in 9 seconds flat, which that's pretty good. I think that's faster than most of the cars on the road anyways. Actually, now I'm gonna get off the bike and just kind of show you guys around. As soon as you put the side foot down, the bike actually shuts off, and then you can just shut it off by switching this dial. If I actually move away from the bike, it'll start to beep. It's because it's telling me that it's still on and I have the key on me, so I'll just actually shut it off. So there it is, the Yamaha XMAX. I think it's a really good looking scooter. Obviously here on the front we have LED headlights, and I think they did a great job designing these headlights. One thing that I do like is that the high beam is here on the bottom, and it's a really cool look when you have all 3 lights working together, or even just the 2 headlights. I think they look really nice. I absolutely love the design of this front fascia. It looks great. It has these plastic pieces that kind of look like fake carbon fiber, and I do like them. And obviously this here is matte black, and then more of that fake carbon fiber here. The wind screen is adjustable, but you have to take out the tools to adjust it. Not a big deal, and I actually like the position that it was in when I bought it. The turn signals, they're actually located on the side. This is, I believe, a feature that's only that the Yamaha only does in like the North America because of some regulations and whatnot. Obviously the bike has ABS, 15-inch wheel on the front. Not sure how big the brake rudder is. I can look that up and post it down in the comment section. Great brakes. It has ABS and some type of Yamaha's traction control system as well, which should, you know, keep the bike easy to ride in the rain as well. Moving off to the side, we have a really nice, you know, exhaust system here. More of that fake carbon fiber looking trim here on the exhaust tip, and the passenger gets these foldable foot pegs. The one thing that I like is that the rider foot rest area is really wide, and then the upper position and the lower position are really close together, so you can kind of rest your foot there easily. That's a really nice touch that Yamaha has done. Going around the back, again, the mandatory turn signals for the United States market. Otherwise, they'd be down here. There's nothing down there here in the United States. And then more LED lights on the back. And then going off to this side, this is the air filter area here, and then the transmission obviously on the bottom, and XMAX logo there. These are also really nice. The passenger grab rails, whatever they're called, and obviously we have the side stand and the center stand as well. And then the seat is really nice. The passenger also gets a nice, you know, nice area to sit on, and then the driver seat feels really comfortable. Moving on to the cockpit, you guys already saw everything, but on the left hand side obviously you have your light switch, high beam, pass light, turn signal and horn, and then on the right hand side you have your kill switch, your start button, hazard lights, and then your little switch to operate the menu. That's pretty much it, I guess, guys. It's a really good bike. It's extremely fun to ride. Gets great gas mileage. It's pretty fast, and I absolutely like it. As far as like the specs are concerned, I guess I'll leave those, you know, out in the description box. But generally speaking, it's a really good bike. I guess one thing that I haven't shown you guys is that the seat area is actually, it's really wide. You can fit 2 full-size helmets here, and you get actually a lot of space. One thing that Yamaha does is they also hollow this out, so you can literally put 2 full-size helmets, both in the upper compartment and the lower one. And yeah, that's I guess pretty much it. It's a great bike. I like the design. I like what Yamaha has done here, and if you're in the United States and you're looking to get one, I think this is one of the best options when it comes to getting a bike in the 300cc area. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Thank you so much.